This is a movie that I got so close to seeing a handful of times, like not two or three times, talking like 4 or 5 times when it was in theaters. One of those movies that came out, and even though I never like dove into Lady Gaga's music like that, obviously I know who she is and I know her big hits, and I have so much respect for her just based off those things alone. So yeah, I was like, oh man, I gotta see this. This seems really legit. There was so much hype around it, right? Everyone knows, if you're watching this, obviously you've probably seen the movie, you probably are aware of all the hype that was around this film when it came out, and I just really wanted to see it, and for whatever reason I just never did. Obviously this will probably lead to a dive into Lady Gaga's music, who was another one of those artists that very much was on that list of artists I wanted to dive into on the channel when we first started. So we'll be doing that at some point. It's kind of part of a string of musicals we've been checking out on the channel. Now I know, as far as I'm concerned, I've been told, plus I kind of get the vibe that this isn't like a straight up musical. Kind of like Walk the Line. I'm guessing Walk the Line is Joaquin Phoenix, one of my favorite films ever made, the Johnny Cash sort of biopic, if you want to call it that. I'm assuming it's going to be more along those lines where music is incorporated, but it's not just like a straight up musical. So I know it's not like totally in line with some of the musicals we've been watching, and I want to keep watching. I don't know anything about the movie. I'm aware that Bradley Cooper did all his own music, did all his own singing, all his own performing, which is kind of mind-blowing for knowing how he sounds, knowing that I have heard that one song. You guys know the song, watch if I dive in, something like that, right? I know that song. You can't miss that song. Well, that doesn't look like a great combo. He uses substances. I didn't know that was a thing in this movie. This is an unfortunate truth and reality, actually, of the business for a lot of artists, and something that we easily forget.
Yelled at me, whatever.
Hey!
I did the right thing.
I didn't know Anthony Ramos was in this. Did somebody...
Hey, Brian, can you get somebody else to do it for me?
It's your fucking turn.
Oh, my God. Here we
Anthony
go.
Ramos is in
Take
this
it out
movie?
the trash. Like your
Let you
mouth.
go early, but you gotta finish your job.
Well, you gotta keep your mouth clean, okay?
My guy. Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah, but I don't know if this is your kind of place.
They got alcohol?
Well, yeah, but...
It's my kind of place.
How you doing, Papa?
How am I doing? I'm doing all right. If I get a fucking drink, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is my homegirl, Giselle de la Isla.
Hey, how you doing?
Excuse me, Pablo. Can we get this man anything he wants, please?
Is he really singing though, or is it one of those karaoke things?
I went to one of these, well, not one of these, but I went to a drag bar not long ago when they were performing, and it was such a dope experience. I don't know what she's saying, I don't care. I know she's in that Gucci movie, right? And is that kind of French based? Is she French? She's so impressive. Laying down too. So what, is he like in love now? Is it one of those classic?
Let me see what I can, all right.
Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Takes a lot to change a man, hell, it takes a lot to try. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. No, I would.
It's kind of incredible how I'm forgetting that this is Bradley Cooper. Like in my head, it's just they got a country musician who can act to play this role. It's kind of
Can I ask you a personal
freaky.
Sure.
Can I touch your nose?
Oh my gosh.
Let me just touch it for a second.
Lord, I feel like I'm dying.
You're very lucky.
Oh, really? Yeah, not really. My nose has not made me lucky. I could have had it maybe a hit song if it wasn't for my nose.
That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, no, it's not bullshit.
I was born with this thing in my ear. Couldn't hear. What do I wind up being? A singer? So you never know.
Oh, that's why you
Talent
can't
comes everywhere.
hear,
Everybody's
like-
talented. Fucking everybody in this bar is talented, one thing or another. But having something to say, and a way to say it so people listen to it, that's a whole other bag.
This is so embarrassing.
Here we go.
classic.
Yeah, put that on there. Gotta wrap something up with it. Fine.
That escalated so quickly. May I suck on your fingers in this CVS parking lot?
Put this on there.
It's so romantic.
And just wrap it up. We'll be good to go.
How the hell do you deal with that all the time?
What's that?
People just talking to you like you're not a real person or
that
taking
too
a
tight?
picture. It's okay.
Oh, I heard you.
It's fine. It's okay.
Where do you go from there?
Tell me something, boy.
This is the song, right?
Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more?
Is this one of her songs, or is she writing it on the spot?
Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore?
Is that me?
That's you.
She just wrote that right now.
You just write that now?
Yeah.
The melody and the lyrics.
Pretty
Fuck.
good.
Watch as I dive in. I never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now.
Man, I love how intimately this is shot, but also her. She's so
Gotta
talented.
tell you a secret. I think you might be a songwriter.
I love the way they're shooting all this. It's like just the ambience. It's just silence behind them and nothing but what's going on in this conversation. And his driver waited all that time. I guess that's what they do, huh?
Thank you, sir. It's right here.
Right there.
It's not always the best singers that make it. You know, I know a couple guys.
One hell of a
that sing
motivational
so
speech.
under the table.
Unfortunately, you keep lasting the hearing, it's not going to come back.
Oh,
I think it's time we reconsider the inner monitors.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about that with Bobby
Yeah,
a couple
yeah.
weeks ago.
Yeah.
If we put the inner molds in, we can actually use those to amplify the high frequencies.
Yeah,
and
okay, that sounds
cut
great.
down the sound.
Yeah,
I'm going
you're
to talk
right.
to Bobby.
Yeah.
and we're going to get
Sold.
something set up.
I'm sold.
You doing this?
doing what? What are they doing?
Hey, Brian, I'm out. Find somebody else.
Brian, I'll be back, I promise. Papa, I promise.
Yeah, I won't.
You can see Brian's face.
Hey, right. Let's do this. Let's go.
What are we doing? I can get used to this shit. We need to date more rock stars, baby girl.
We're not dating.
Man, Bradley Cooper put some work in for this movie. I wasn't fully prepared for just how front and center musically he was going to be a part of this film.
There's a friend of mine who came a long way to be here, and she wrote a great song, and I just like her to sing it. I think it's pretty fucking good.
What? No, you can't do that.
So listen, we're gonna sing that song, all right? I did an arrangement, it was kind of not so great, but maybe you can just stick with it. Yeah, here we go.
Just don't fuck around.
I would
sing it either way, so.
I'd pass out. This is your song. She's got to go, right? It's her song.
Are you happy in this modern world?
Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? At times I fear myself. I'm up the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never beat the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the
And she doesn't like the drunk thing. She made that clear in the conversation with her dad, and just the way she's carried herself. But again, she's on a high.
I'll be right back. Jack?
I don't know, wake him up.
I can't wake him up. He's drunk. You know what?
Yes, you can. Shake your titties in his face or some shit and just fucking...
You think maybe he drinks a bit much? Sweetie, you have no idea. Tell you one thing, though. You never brought a girl on stage before. And it's been a long, long time since he played like that.
That's good to know.
That is good to know. It's something.
He's so talented. Can't watch it again.
Yeah, it's
Just one more time.
one more
Or
time.
like-
I'll be up all night watching.
Honestly, if I was her, I'd be into the thousands on rewatching that. Is this Jackson or Jack?
How did you get in here?
Dad let me in.
Dad loves celebrities, right? It's no problem for him.
Bought the ranch, though. Grew up on. Gave it to my brother. We buried Dad there, and so I just want to make sure that nobody paved over his grave or any of that kind of shit.
Is it around here?
It's not far.
Why don't we just go there? It's nearby.
Fucking get on.
Don't you get tired of me?
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, he...
Dad's ranch! They turned it into a fucking wind farm!
Oh, that's his brother. I didn't know that was his brother.
Bought that for you.
His grave isn't there anymore. I told you, but you were fucking drunk. You were fucking loaded. Fuck, you should have teared for that piece of shit you idolized for no goddamn fucking reason. All Dad ever did for you was make you his fucking drinking buddy. And you'd be right there with me with still love, and you fucking know it. What did you think? That I was gonna fucking take care of it? While I'm fucking cradling your ass all over the goddamn world.
You were too proud to sing any of the songs I ever wrote.
You know, I got something to say now, pal. I'm done being your fucking errand boy. I quit.
I mean, the older brother's right? Like,
You okay?
he's right, and he's entitled to his own feelings, and
Well,
he grew
let's
up in
play.
the situation too, and he's dealing with an alcoholic. Like, She's trying to figure it out.
Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Some folks just believe in the things they've heard and the things they read.
So they're just touring at this point. Kind of a montage of them touring.
I'm glad
You look at me, babe, I wanna catch on fire.
Oh, she wrote that for him.
I'll always remember us this way.
That's such a nice melody and lyric attached
Lovers
to
in the
it.
night, poets trying to write.
What you have right now goes way beyond just this. There's people who need to hear what you have to say musically. This is not normal stuff. It's really amazing what you're doing. And the question to you is, what do you want?
Oh, they're trying to take her away.
I'm in that position to put you
Or
wherever you
make
want
her
to be.
solo.
What's going on? Hmm? What are you doing? Oh. You jealous fuck.
I'm so happy.
Oh, you are. Oh, Jackson. Stop.
That's one way to show it.
Why are you so jealous, boy? Hmm? You want to play? Okay, let's play. How is this?
We'll come right in, okay?
So should, I'm sorry, but will I sing in the beginning?
So you're going to hear the second line, and then I'm going to start recording.
I think I got an idea that might help out.
You know what I think it is? I think it's because of the piano. I think if you're playing it and singing it.
Yeah, I always play on the piano, and that's
So
obviously.
I'm just gonna have time on it, and we'll try it there and see.
You think that's okay?
I got you. You're doing great.
I know. I just don't want to lose, like, you know, the part of me that's.
They're trying to turn her into like a pop star.
Okay.
So he's without her, and yeah, he's without her, all right. We haven't really. I haven't seen the drugs since the opening scene with the pills. So that really. This is playing on the hearing.
But you can't go rogue on me. You have to understand that this is what I do, and you have to trust me. Okay, so we also have to change your hair. We have to change the color of your hair.
Whoa!
What's wrong with my
Whoa!
hair?
You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot, buddy.
I don't want to be fucking blonde.
No.
I am who I am.
What is Dave Chappelle doing in this movie?
Jack, I feel like we've done this before.
Fuck. I won't do this again. I won't come and fight you. Next time you can clean up your own mess. You understand me?
How was the show? Fucking dancers.
He knows what she needs and is trying to
You made me so upset.
I'm sorry.
give it to her, but deal it with it in his own
I
way.
saw that video
Deal
on
with
YouTube.
it in his own way.
It was great.
Thank you.
You mind your
This is a stupid thing I just
string
did.
beans and Brussels sprouts.
Is that what you were doing when you left the table?
I don't know.
What was
You
going
told me
on?
looking for some pliers. I didn't know what it was gonna do.
I don't know what love is. If I
Good to
can't
see you.
Good to see you, Jack.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to the Lewis house.
I got some guest actors in here.
Do you take him? Do you take him?
I don't know the tomorrow.
Man, on the same day that
Glad you did.
I listened to what you said, he,
One thing at a time.
I listened to what you said, so he's done then.
All you got is you and what you want to say to people, and they are listening right now, and they're not going to be listening forever. Trust me.
Oh, shit.
You gotta grab it.
That's so true.
You don't apologize. You don't worry about why they're listening or how long they're going to be listening for. You just tell them what you want to say.
I fucking love that.
You look so good in those jeans. Why'd you come around me with an ass like that? You're making all my thoughts obscene. This is not like me. Why did you do that, do that?
He can't even watch it.
You run into any trouble, call me.
Why did you do that?
Just been nominated for 3 Grammys, including Best New Artist.
Not for that song she sang on SNL, right?
They just announced it now.
That's like the Yummy. That's like Yummy. Her version of Yummy.
They're nominated for 3 Grammys, and it's fucking great.
Thank you. How did you find that out?
Why
What
you
are
come
trying to
around me
figure
with an
out?
ass like that?
What do you say?
Why walk
My
around
lyrics?
with jeans? Why you want to come around with an ass like
Yeah,
that?
that's my song.
Yeah,
What,
I know
what
it's your
about my
I
song?
fucking listen to it over and over and fucking...
You're not making any sense.
Maybe I just fucking failed you. It just
You
kills
what?
me. I'm sorry.
You failed me?
Yeah, you're embarrassing, and it's just, I know, I feel
I'm
bad
embarrassing?
for you. Yeah, I just, you know.
I'm not fucking embarrassing.
I just have to tell
you're
you, I gotta
embarrassing.
be
And you know
honest
what
with
you're
you,
doing
you know?
is you're so embarrassed of
I
your
just
fucking
gotta be
self that
honest.
you gotta put me down.
You're ugly and you're not, and trying to tell you that, so you need to get all this fucking approval by all these other people, and it's,
I don't
why
need
can't I
approval.
just
You
be
know what
enough
I'd
for
like
you?
is-
Call me your fucking boyfriend?
You're my boyfriend. You're my boyfriend if you don't treat me like your wife.
I don't even know what that fucking means.
It means clean your shit up. You're fucking messy. That's what it means.
Well, that's not true. One
You want me to
fucking
be your
thing,
dad,
that's
be
right.
your drinking buddy,
Yeah.
be
Yeah, you couldn't be my dad if you fucking tried.
I don't
He had
wanna-
more talent in his fucking finger than you have in your whole fucking body. So don't even fucking go there about that, all right? That's over the fucking line.
Why don't you have another drink and we can just get fucking drunk until we fucking disappear, okay? Hey, do you got those pills in
You're
your
just
pocket?
fucking ugly, that's
Hey,
all.
you got... I said get out!
Fine. Good evening.
I mean, the music she's making is probably making his hearing worse. If it's, well, I mean, he's right. The lyrics fucking suck. And that's why I'm like, I didn't really respond to the Grammy thing because I'm like, she got nominated for
Great.
that stuff.
You haven't been drinking.
No, I haven't. No.
Depressing way to always start an interaction.
Oh,
You have or
yeah.
you haven't.
Can I watch?
I know either way.
What do you mean you don't want me to sing?
They hired this fucking kid at the last minute. They didn't tell me a fucking thing.
I play the guitar. It's fine, I'll do it.
You're gonna do it?
Sure.
Yeah, like I said, it's a real honor.
Yeah, honor's mine. Yeah, you're great. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I hope so.
So they pulled him as the
It's unreal.
as a solo performer for the Grammys and made him be the guitarist.
Everybody, how are you?
You know, as the assisting guitarist, basically.
They have me going in early, so I gotta go now.
And I don't think he tells her anything
But I
about
made
his
sure
own
they
issues,
tell me where you're...
such as what's going on with his ears,
Amazing. Gonna get to see you perform tonight, get to see you sing.
like what's going on with his situation
Jack, that's
here.
like an incredible,
I thought he was supposed to be singing.
I try and go to the men's room and they rush stay here.
Me and telling me to get back from behind the piano and onto the stage.
Oh, you just win?
Oh, this is so hard to watch, guys.
We're having a lot of fun tonight.
This is so hard. This is so hard to watch. Oh fuck.
Wonderful musicians. This is a dream come true, and all I can say is believe in yourself and don't give up, because there is a spot on that stage for you. Good night.
Oh.
Baby, just turn.
Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you? Get off! Damn it! Watch this fucking head. Watch it.
Bobby will take it. I'm not taking too much.
All right in there?
I'm fine. He's fine.
So everybody has their journal, and when you remember the...
I'm Jack. I'm an alcoholic.
Jack.
Drug addict.
This is all my fault.
You don't have that kind of power, Dad. Eat your dinner. I don't even know what meal it is.
That line is so funny because it's so true. Really,
How many times you carry my piano up the stairs?
Can it be fixed?
Well, you would know that, don't you? Once it's gone, it's gone.
I don't know what you have.
Oh, well, the tinnitus, they say, once you...
Well, tinnitus or tinnitus can't be fixed.
I love how they're talking about either his alcoholism or his condition.
I have hearing aids on.
No, I know, that's why I asked you. Yeah. Took one of his belts and put it around the ceiling fan and tried to do the deed.
Oh, shh.
The whole fucking fan came out of the ceiling.
I guess you can laugh about it now.
Had a big cut on my fucking forehead. I was more mad about that than it not working.
What the fuck?
And he didn't even notice.
The dark ass shit.
He didn't even fucking notice.
Because he was drunk?
Yeah.
Man, she's a ride or die. She is forgiving
You smell good.
and understanding,
And you look good, too.
considering what happened on that stage.
What this is. My love. You hiding love songs?
No, I wouldn't. I don't know. It just sort of fell out of me, I guess. Not on this page. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's not your fault.
I'm sorry I did that.
It's okay. It's not your fault. It's a disease.
No, but I embarrassed you. It was so wrong. And then your dad.
My father loves you. It's okay.
I know, but
Jack should come out on tour with me. We'll start with our duets. I know he's going to be able to play.
You
by
realize
himself.
that's not an option.
He's so inside of his art in a way he has never been.
Ali,
he can
there
hear
is
himself
no
again.
way that you can take Jack on tour with you. There's no way. What I'm saying.
You know what? If you can't make that happen, then fucking cancel the tour. I don't know what to tell you.
Man, it's like he's making a business call, so I get that. But also, it's her life, you know?
I think we had a better band name, we might have made it.
when I said I was, you know, when I took your voice, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It was you I idolized, wasn't Dad?
Fuck this movie. I mean, when you build that up with like the whole suicide conversation at 13
Hey,
and the fight they had earlier and just everything.
I want to know how you hear this.
How this guy doesn't open up for shit.
Sounded unbelievable.
That scene is still that was so effective.
While you've been away, we've been back here in serious triage trying to clean up your fucking mess. Barely finding our way through it. You almost single-handedly derailed her whole career, you understand that? Just by staying married to you, she looks like a joke. It's embarrassing.
Is this your place to be saying this shit to him?
That's only a matter of time before that's pushed aside again for the real thing. And when that happens, I don't want her anywhere near you.
There's some good news.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna go to Europe. We're gonna cancel the rest of the tour, and I'm just gonna be here all summer. Nothing happened. The label just loves the record, and it's doing so well, and everyone.
No, she was lying to him. It was her choice.
So it'll be great.
I see.
Tonight's gonna be my last show. Why don't you come with me? We can take a shower together. The fans will go crazy to see you.
No, I'm not okay.
Okay, good. I'll have a car come get you. I'll see you soon, okay?
Hey.
What?
I just want to take another look at you.
Back to the beginning.
Bye, Annie.
I can stay if you
All any artist can offer the world is how they see those 12 notes. That's it.
Wish I could. I could have said goodbye. Won't even let the sunlight in. No, I'll never love again.
They can't show us all those flashbacks like that. Because that's gonna get me.
When we first met, I never thought that I would fall. Don't wanna feel another touch. Don't wanna know another kiss. Baby, unless they are your lips.
Don't wanna give my heart away.
Come on.
Never, never again. Oh, I never.
One sec. All right, guys. So, I'll start off by saying that Bradley Cooper in this is, I can't even, like, I took a few minutes, I got myself together a little bit, but as I want to talk about Bradley Cooper's performance in here, it starts to come back to me, because it was one of the best performances I have ever seen in any movie, period. But when you incorporate the fact that he had to fully engulf this musician, and it's not believable if yeah, he acted his ass off and everything, but like if he's not believable as this musician, it just doesn't sell. And he's believable as the musician, and then once you have all that, you incorporate everything else that he just pulled off in this movie. Believable as someone dealing with a hearing problem, and believable as an alcoholic and a drug abuser, and believable as someone who grew up the way he grew up, gone through everything he went through, and believable as someone who really was falling in love, or fell in love, and not only that, like really saw sunlight. Never want to let, but that's why that song at the end was really getting to me too, because you think about everything he went through and how he looked at her, and like even when he, like the scene after the when he found out about her Grammys and she's in the bathtub and they have that fight, like everything he told her, like out of bounds, yeah, but it came from a place where he really looks at her and thinks just the best of, like he thinks so much of her, and just to he just and I didn't know he directed this movie. Oh, come on, get it together. Wow. Yeah, he was unbelievable for me in this movie. And then you have Lady Gaga, who in her own right was fantastic, and then you add on that performance at the end, which is so clearly, you know, a lot of the times you have in these movies these performances where it's voiced over, and they do such a good job where you can hardly tell, right? But Lady Gaga's fucking singing, and it's a one shot, and she's actually singing, and that's what they use, and they use the audio from her actually singing, and it's so obvious to me, and it's just the emotion she's able to capture, and everything she's performing, everything she's saying throughout this movie actually happening, her actual vocals in the moment, were so powerful in that regard. And her playing this role, it almost felt like, I don't know anything about her or the way she came up, but it almost felt like a piece of her was in this movie, you know, like as in the actual artist that came up herself and everything, you know, maybe not exactly to a T obviously per se, but maybe a little bit here and there. This was you know, I think I was a little quiet there for the last maybe half hour or so, or but this movie built up the emotions so well. It really got into everything timing wise perfectly for me, where you like that scene in the car with the brothers at the end, right, where Jack turns over and tells his brother, like, you were the one I looked up to. Like, that scene doesn't hit as hard if they don't build to that so perfectly and tell the story about Jack so well, and even building up to this very last scene, the last scene of her just singing the song that he wrote, and I feel like she changed some of those words too with him being gone, and that doesn't hit as hard without the build up, and then you have the last scene of him there, and just how at peace he seemed to be when he was, not only when he was with her, but when he was with her, and she was, you know, everything for her was, couldn't get better. Like, that's where in those situations, because he would go and drink again when things weren't exactly ideal, and he felt like she wasn't where he thought she could be doing her best. And you know, I hated that scene. Was it Rez telling him if he's anywhere around, like, it's gonna, you know, destroy her career or whatever? I like that, to me, was completely out of line, out of not his place to do that. Like, that's between them as a couple and as a married couple, but that's like what these business guys looking out for their millions of dollars do, you know. I get that side of it. So everyone's different, everyone approaches things differently, you know, whatever. As much as it annoyed me, this movie made me feel things. Gosh, did it make me feel things, and that's all I can ask for. So as we go, I have a list of between the Hamilton and the In the Heights and The Greatest Showman, I've got quite a decent list of musicals to get to. This is what I will do, guys. I have so many suggestions for the next one. I'm gonna do all of the suggestions. I'll just start polling what the next one will be, right? So the next one we watch, which will probably be, if not at the end of the month, that first week in November, I will poll the next one for what we actually watch on the channel, as far as what musical it is, or music inspired movie. because those ones will always be in the tier that you guys are on now. So you guys will all be involved in that decision making and see it, since it's music based. And I gotta go breathe, guys, because things like this really I can't just let it go. I can't just let it go. Like it's gonna be a few hours, so probably the whole day. So I enjoy this. I hope you guys enjoy this. And if you're looking forward to more of the actual like musical stuff to watch all together with one another, then that'll be coming next, and you'll see the poll for that. Thanks, guys. Love you all.